when she's pregnant the second time around, there is a small bit risk that her body would reject that baby and hence cause complications, especially a serious one called hemolytic.
हेलो ऑल ब्यूटीफुल मदर्स टू बी। आई होप अपना ख्याल आप बहुत अच्छे से रख रहे होंगे, आप सेफ होंगे। हमारे बहुत सारे लिसनर्स हैं जिनको ये डाउट था कि प्रेगनेंसी में कौन कौन से टेस्ट होते हैं, उन टेस्ट का क्या इंपॉर्टेंस होता है, वो टेस्ट जरूरी भी हैं या नहीं। सो हियर वी आर विद अ न्यू वीडियो जहाँ पे हम डिस्कस करने वाले हैं कि प्रेगनेंसी में कौन से टेस्ट हैं और उनका इंपॉर्टेंस क्या है और बहुत सारी चीजें। सो विदाउट वेस्टिंग मच टाइम, लेट्स वेलकम डॉक्टर साची ऑन द प्लेटफॉर्म एंड डिस्कस द टॉपिक एंड लेट्स से उनका क्या कहना है इनके बारे में। Hello, Dr. Sachi. Welcome to the platform.
Hi, Farhan.
How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Okay, thank you. Just before we start the topic, I just wanted to ask that जब भी हम किसी, जैसे अगर मैं किसी अपने पार्टनर को लेके जाता हूँ किसी गायनेकोलॉजिस्ट के पास, तो स्टार्टिंग में फर्स्ट कंसल्टेशन में देयर इज अ सीरीज ऑफ टेस्ट दैट इज रिटन बाय अ गायनेकोलॉजिस्ट। तो एक एज अ पेशेंट मेरा एक जेन्युइन डाउट है कि इस जितने भी टेस्ट लिखे जाते हैं इज दैट जेन्युइन, वो सारी जरूरत होती है? मतलब मुझे उस पर बात करनी थी बिफोर वी स्टार्ट टू टॉक एनीथिंग अबाउट टेस्ट।
A very good question. Now, if you're someone like me, I hate getting pricked. I hate getting my blood taken. But I'll be honest, there is a certain importance for the battery of blood tests that we write about. So what we'll do is we'll talk about what tests are extremely essential and actually क्यों करवाने हैं इतने सारे tests. Why, as gynecologists, sometimes we act like vampires and ask for so much blood of the patients. ठीक है? तो beginning with early pregnancy. Now, जब भी pregnancy test positive आती है या if you have your first scan and we diagnose that you are pregnant, there is one very essential test that we recommend, or it's called the rhesus factor test. ठीक है? Now, to explain it to you in layman term, basically, all of us are aware of the red blood cells, which are there in our blood, which carry the oxygen to different parts of the body. Now, they have a protein on their surface, which is called the rhesus factor. About 85% of our population expresses the protein and they are positive for it. The remaining are negative for it. Okay? So, if you fall in that 85% category, well and good, no issues. Pregnancy is pretty straightforward. If you're in the other 15% also, as such, there is no direct harm to you or your baby, but it's important to know because at that point, we'll also have to test your partner or the father of the baby for whether he is rhesus positive or negative. अब issue कहाँ पे आता है? If the partner is also negative, no problem at all. Again, straightforward pregnancy. But if the partner tests positive, which is highly likely because as we heard the numbers before, most of the population is actually rhesus positive. So we need to make sure that at any point, if there is any bleeding in that pregnancy, if it is a first pregnancy or from the second pregnancy onwards, intermixing of the mother's blood and the baby's blood can cause harm to the baby. Okay? Yes. Abhi, this sounds a little scary, but let me explain it to you. What can happen is generally, at the time of delivery, there's a little bit of mixing of mother's blood and baby's blood. Throughout pregnancy, it does not happen. So for a woman who is rhesus positive in her first pregnancy, everything goes straightforward. Sorry, I meant rhesus negative. Now, if that rhesus negative mother gets pregnant the second time around, and in the first pregnancy, the baby, which was actually positive, bled a little bit, or there was a little bit of mixing of blood at the time of delivery, which happens normally, then the mother's body develops what we call as antibodies to that particular protein. Okay? Because the mother herself does not have that protein. She's negative for it. So it's like a foreign body for the mother. So she develops antibodies. Now, this can affect her subsequent pregnancy. So when she's pregnant the second time around, there is a small bit risk that her body would reject that baby and hence cause complications, especially a serious one called hemolytic anemia. ठीक है?
सॉरी, फर्स्ट जब ट्राइमेस्टर होता है, पहले 3 महीने होते हैं, तो उनमें कौन से टेस्ट जरूरी होते हैं? एक तो रीसेस पॉजिटिव हो जाता है।
हाँ, ये रीसस फैक्टर की करवा दी टेस्ट, ठीक है. That is extremely essential. Why? Because if you are negative, it would be recommended that you get certain vaccinations throughout pregnancy, which is called the anti-D. So that will protect your future pregnancies from getting any such complications. बहुत straightforward सी चीज है, ठीक है. Other than that, we recommend testing for certain viral diseases which can be transmitted to your baby and hence could be dangerous for the baby. That would include, firstly, HIV. उसके बाद we test you for syphilis, herpes, hepatitis B and C, and it would also be recommended that we test you for certain other transmissible diseases which are in a short form called as the TORCH. So that includes toxoplasmosis, rubella, and CMV or cytomegalovirus. अब आप पूछेंगे कि इतना सब क्यों करवाना है? I think I'm just predicting your next question.
नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन मेरा वही था.
ठीक है. Basically, these couple of tests that we mentioned can cause developmental defects in the baby, and hence it is best caught in the first 3 months. ठीक है. Again, if it's positive for any of these, the treatment would be managed case-wise. So we can touch that topic at another time. But we're just here to generally summarize कि essential क्या-क्या है, the battery of tests in the first 3 months. All right. I think I'd like to list. I think I'd like to list a couple of other tests which I don't want to miss out. That would include thyroid hormone testing, and along with that, hemoglobin testing of the woman.
Okay. ठीक है. तो ये फर्स्ट ट्राइमेस्टर में जरूरी है या किसी ने मिस कर दिया तो बाद में भी टेस्ट करना हो सकता है?
Good question. जरूरी है फर्स्ट ट्राइमेस्टर में क्योंकि वी मेंशन्ड कि फर्स्ट 3 मंथ्स में बेबी के सारे ऑर्गन्स डेवलप होते हैं एंड सम ऑफ दीज कैन एक्चुअली अफेक्ट द डेवलपमेंट ऑफ द बेबी. तो फर्स्ट 3 मंथ्स में करवाना इज एक्सट्रीमली एसेंशियल. ऑफ कोर्स for whatsoever reason अगर मिस हो गया है फर्स्ट 3 मंथ्स में तो इट इज बेटर टू गेट इट डन सूनर रादर देन लेटर.
ओके. एक हमारे लिसनर थे, उनका एक क्वेश्चन था कि हम अगर इतने सीरीज ऑफ टेस्ट कराएं तो उस पे बेबी पे कोई इफेक्ट तो नहीं पड़ता?
Very good question. Nahi, actually our body has a lot of blood and the amount we take for this testing is very, very minor. Okay. Yes, sometimes because pregnant women can have a little bit of nausea, vomiting and dizziness. Okay. They can feel a little dizzy after about 10 milliliters of their blood is taken for testing. Okay. But that's a very, very small proportion compared to the whole volume that we have. So okay. It does not have any effect on the baby.
Okay. And second trimester, third trimester में इन्हीं टेस्ट को डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर देते हैं या उनके लिए नए टेस्ट होते हैं?
सेकेंड ट्राइमेस्टर में ये टेस्ट रिपीट करवाना जरूरी नहीं है. The only one which is essential to be repeated is the hemoglobin level. Around 28 weeks as per the NICE guidelines we would repeat it. और उसके अलावा एक बहुत essential test especially in our Asian population is the glucose tolerance test. Yeah, basically, I'm sure our listeners would be aware that diabetes is one of the most common and prevalent lifestyle disorders in us Asians. And gestational diabetes, yani diabetes that particularly develops and affects pregnant women, is also a very common complication. So, ये test, basically you go in fasting, around 8 to 10 hours of fasting. उसके बाद हम आपके blood sugar levels measure करते हैं. Then we give you a drink which includes about 75 grams of glucose, and we test how your body responds to it. उसके हिसाब से we can predict कि आपका क्या risk है to develop this particular kind of diabetes. Okay. Now that is important क्योंकि that can affect both the mother and the growth of the baby.
Okay. So that means in short जो भी टेस्ट प्रिस्क्राइब किए जा रहे हैं टाइमली करवा लेना चाहिए, इससे बेबी और मदर दोनों सेफ रहेंगे. Okay.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sachi, for the information. I hope हमारे listeners को समझ में आया होगा. और अगर उन्हें कोई doubt होगा तो they can connect with you.
Definitely. Thanks, Farhan.
Thank you so much. अगर आपको आज का ये वीडियो पसंद आया तो please give it a thumbs up and subscribe the channel. I hope आपके सारे डाउट्स क्लियर हो गए होंगे टेस्ट से रिलेटेड, पर फिर भी अगर कोई डाउट रह जाता है तो आप कमेंट बॉक्स में ज़रूर लिखें एंड हम उन क्वेश्चंस को ज़रूर आंसर करेंगे. इसके अलावा इफ़ यू वांट कि हम किसी एक पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक पे एक वीडियो बनाएं तो आप हमसे फेसबुक और इंस्टाग्राम के थ्रू जुड़ सकते हैं. एंड अगेन अगर आप हम इंस्टाग्राम और फेसबुक पे नए टॉपिक्स डालते रहते हैं। अगर आपको उन टॉपिक से रिलेटेड कोई डाउट हो तो आप हमें इन एडवांस बता सकते हैं फेसबुक और इंस्टाग्राम के थ्रू, एंड हम उन क्वेश्चंस को वीडियो में इंक्लूड करने की कोशिश करेंगे। टिल देन प्लीज अपना ख्याल रखिए एंड हैव अ सेफ एंड हेल्दी लाइफ। बाय बाय।